I can see a day when there's no more.
Okay, we have 1 day left. We're on day 89. And what I would like to recap or share with you, basically everything comes down to the belief system and the definitions that you're given what's going on in your life. So the way to change your life is really to change your belief system. Ask yourself, what is it that I need to believe in order for me to feel this way? Whenever you're going through anything, you're feeling badly about a situation. Well, what is it that I need to believe in order to feel this way? Well, in order to feel this way, I need to believe that this person doesn't love me. And if this person doesn't love me, well, what's the difference with that? How does that really affect my life? How does that change what I'm doing or what I came here to do? Because what I came here to do is not based on the condition that, well, I need X to this particular person to love me or this particular person to agree with what I'm doing. So always ask yourself, what is it that I need to believe in order to feel the way that I feel? And start examining what you're doing with your belief system. Where are they coming from? What are these ideas that you're holding sacred? And are they really sacred? So the more we work on examining what's going on in here, the more we'll be able to control what's happening or what's manifesting out here. So that's basically what it boils down to. Is just be open. Be open to the universe. The universe is flowing very, very rapidly right now. And I'm seeing a lot of people who, as they're resistant, hold on to these old ideas that are not working. They're getting swept away. But ideas, things are always flowing, things are always changing, things are always in a flux. If you remember, generations ago, we have this idea, you have to work hard. In order to succeed, you have to work hard. But then that idea got transmuted to, you have to work smart, you have to work smart. And as people started working smarter, they became more successful. Now that idea is being transmuted again to, you have to work passionately, you have to work within your passion, because you find your success from operating within your passion. So things are always changing, ideas are always moving, they're always flowing. And if you hold too rigidly to anything, chances are that's where you break. Remember, we spoke about earlier in the 90-day challenge about when I first witnessed my first hurricane and noticing the trees that were very rigid, they were the ones that broke in the hurricane, while the ones that could sway and just go with the flow. So as we begin to wrap up, I just want to remind you to relax. Life presents challenges, yes, I agree with that. But you're so much more and you're so greater than anything that life could present you with. And if you take the time to remember that, if you take the time to remember that you're more than this personality, this is not all that you are, you're connected to so much more. And in order to get in touch with that divine connection, we got to be silenced. It is in the silence where we get the answers. It is in the silence where ideas come. So remind yourself of that every day, all day, that I'm so much more than I'm seeing. And be calm in the crisis. Be confident in the crisis. Be confident in the challenge. Yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for thou art with me. Who is this thou that we're referring to? There's a higher self that walks with you all the time. But you never, and I'm not saying you per se, but most people never give it a chance to come through, never give it a chance to guide us and allow us to be the magnificent beings that we came here to be. So if there's anything I would want to wrap up with, is just relax. Relax. It's not that deep. It's deep because we give it a lot of meaning, but life is just about opportunities and lessons. And there's always another lesson. There's always time to grow, and there's always forgiveness. That's what grace is about. So you might consider or feel that, oh, this was a mistake or I made a mistake. Forgive yourself and move on. There's sometimes I have conversations with people on the phone, and the energy is so draining, so toxic, that I have to hang up the phone and say, you know what? I forgive you for this conversation. I forgive myself for listening to the conversation. It's okay. Forgiveness takes care of everything. So relax, forgive yourself, go with the flow, and realize you're so much, not even realize, know without a shadow of a doubt, you're so much more than you've been told. So much more. And always seek to discover that other side of you, that greater side, that bigger side, because once you do, your world will never ever be the same, ever. You will be absolute master of your destiny, and that is my wish, that is my intention for each and every one of you, to master your universe. God bless.
I can see a day